He was not just a martial artist, he was a phenomenon, a force of nature. The man who could take on anyone and leave them in awe. This is Bruce Lee, the legend who redefined martial arts forever. But how did Bruce Lee's skills compare to other martial arts legends? Let's dive deep into the real life battles, iconic moments, and untold stories that showcase Bruce Lee's unmatched skills. Bruce Lee was not your average fighter. He wasn't just fast, he was lightning. His moves weren't just precise, they were deadly. And his philosophy, it shattered traditional martial arts and introduced a revolutionary way of thinking. But here the question we've all wondered: how would Bruce Lee fare against martial arts legends of his time and even today, the foundation of a legend? First, we need to understand why Bruce Lee was so extraordinary. Born in 1940 in San Francisco and raised in Hong Kong, Bruce grew up learning Wing Chun under the legendary Ip Man. But Bruce didn't stop there. He studied boxing, fencing, and countless martial arts styles, combining them into his groundbreaking philosophy, Jeet Kune Do. It all about efficiency, speed, and adaptability. Bruce Lee was obsessed with pushing boundaries. His dedication to fitness and technique was unparalleled. From the famous one-inch punch to his blindingly fast kicks, Bruce made martial arts look almost superhuman. But how did he compare to the legends of his time? Bruce Lee versus Chuck Norris, the iconic duel. Let's start with a legend in his own right, Chuck Norris. While their battle in Way of the Dragon was scripted, it left fans debating for decades. Could Bruce Lee defeat Norris in real life? Bruce was incredibly fast and powerful. We sparred a few times and I can say this: his speed was unmatched. While Norris was a world karate champion, Bruce Lee's unique approach gave him an edge. Where Norris relied on traditional techniques, Bruce's Jeet Kune Do was designed to exploit weaknesses. In a real fight, many believe Bruce would come out on top. Bruce Lee versus Joe Louis. The sparring sessions. Joe Louis, the father of American kickboxing, trained with Bruce Lee extensively. In interviews, Louis admitted that Bruce's knowledge and technique were years ahead of his time. Louis once said Bruce wasn't just a martial artist, he was a scientist. He analyzed every move, every strike, and found ways to make them better. In sparring sessions, Bruce's ability to read his opponent's movements made him almost impossible to beat. Bruce Lee versus modern MMA fighters. Now let's imagine Bruce Lee facing off against modern MMA fighters. Would he still dominate? Many experts say yes. Why? Because Bruce's philosophy aligns perfectly with MMA core principles. He believed in using what works and discarding what doesn't, in single quotes. His speed, precision, and adaptability would make him a nightmare opponent. Fighters like Conor McGregor have even admitted that Bruce Lee's teachings influenced their training.